Hey YouTube, it's your girl Rena Elise and I am back with another video. So this is my first sit down video of the year. So I want to talk about 5 things that you need to prioritize in 2025. This year is going to be like crazy. You can already tell by how like the year starting off with all the world current events. It's actually kind of, I don't want to say scary because I'm not scared, but it's kind of just like you have to be ready for whatever. So I think these 5 things are going to make you prepare your mind, prepare your body, prepare your life, your bank account for the year of 2025 because it's giving 2020, okay? The first thing that I want to talk about was prioritizing your future. I am one of those people that will tell you, don't get so caught up in the future because I used to only think about the future. Like, what am I going to be doing? I need to get ready so I can do this. And yes, it's nothing wrong with planning and preparing for your future in a couple of years now, but some people can get stuck in a way and kind of only see the future and it's just kind of like fixated on preparing or trying to prevent certain things from happening that they can rob themselves of the present moment. So you have to have a balance when it comes to things like that. But right now, your future is so important, and us being at the peak of the year is probably one of the things that you need to prepare for the most. It's not more so on how you need to move right now to prepare for the future or what you need to have or anything like that. It's more so taking the necessary steps so that you can slowly put yourself on the right track. Because like I said, sometimes we'll be so fixated on the future that we're not living in the present moment. But you have to realize that you being in the present moment and actually taking the opportunities at hand and doing the work right now is going to help you set up for your future the way that you want it to come out. So you taking those steps and saying, hey, right now, I know if I invest in this in 5 years, it's going to be worth $100,000. You need to take those steps. If you say right now, I need to make sure that I set up a savings account for retirement because the government said that we're gonna have to work till we're 55,000 years old in order to receive the money, then you need to go ahead and do that. So it can be the smallest things, y'all. It could be literally the smallest things. It could be buying a stock, investing your money into something, making a savings account, or buying groceries or buying toilet paper so that if something like COVID happened again, we would already be prepared for it because we took those steps in the present moment so that in the future, we wouldn't really have to worry about it. And like I said, 2025, us being in January, these are the times where you could set yourself up for the rest of your year. You could be putting money to the side. You could be planning a new business idea or taking the steps to get yourself to the next level in your career. You just need to take those current steps so that you can set yourself up for success in the near future. The next thing that I want to talk about that's really important is your health. It's all fun and parties now, but you're getting older, my friend. You're not getting any younger. And I'm not going to lie, y'all. Me being in Houston, I see people be drinking all day, every day. They don't do nothing but drink, smoke hookah, and I have a hookah business. I would never, ever encourage anybody to smoke hookah every single day, let alone 4 days out of the week. Baby, hookah dries you out so bad on the inside. It's insane. Like, I've seen people pass out. I used to throw up from dehydration because I didn't know that hookah dried you out so bad, and my water intake was not good in that specific time frame of my life. So yeah, just seeing so many people my age drink themselves crazy, or every time they go out to party, they have to get a drink, have to get a hookah. Like, I don't like being outside with people where we can go outside and just vibe twin. I don't like that. I don't like that. So I think prioritizing your health in this year is so important, especially because the food that they selling us, it has so many chemicals and hormones in it that it's literally messing up your body and creating a terrible balance in your body, and as women in your pH balance. It is really throwing us off. So I've cut back on that. I mean, I don't eat fast food anyway. Like chain restaurants, I don't eat chain restaurants. I eat small business fast food. That's my version of fast food. Like, I don't eat McDonald's, I don't eat Burger King. I haven't had that stuff in like over 5 years. The only thing that I would probably get is Chick-fil-A, and I would get like the veggie wrap and they fries, or Wendy's fries. I would not get anything else from anywhere. I go to like chain like restaurants. Like, maybe I'll go to Olive Garden every 3 months or something. But anyways, I've taken steps to kind of like become more like to cook more, and also working out. Like, if you are in my age range, if you're one of my supporters and you're in my age range, we have to work out, okay? I've seen people talk about how they don't have certain muscles because they don't be working them out. Me, y'all, I messed my knee up in December. And so like I've been trying to figure out exercises to exercise my knee. Like we are getting older. We're not getting any younger. So prioritizing your health right now will prepare your body to endure anything. Like y'all, the way the world is working, we might have to start running away from this mother. Okay, we might have to foot it one day, and we cannot be out of shape, y'all. Like we're gonna be looking like zombies at a point. Like we have to work out. We have to take care of our health. See a nutritionist. That's something that I've been planning to do this year. So go find me a nutritionist. One of my clients is a nutritionist, so I may reach out to her. But that's definitely on my bingo card. And learning more about herbs and fruits and like what their properties are, what they provide, and learning how to garden is something that I want to do too. Like take a gardening class, because a lot of the food that they're selling us, even the fruits and vegetables, they're so chemically processed that the nutrients that they provide are not even there, and we're just eating empty fruits, empty carbs, empty starches. They don't have any of the nutrients in it. They don't have the vitamins that they normally provide, because why do we have to go get vitamins if our fruits and vegetables are the main source of those things? You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff in America that they're selling us is not real. It's just empty, making us gain weight, and we're still having heart problems, still having back problems, still it don't add up. So making sure that you're paying attention to what you're putting in your body and getting vitamins. Like y'all, we're getting older. You cannot keep drinking the way you used to drink. You cannot keep smoking the way you used to smoke. The time is now. Knock it off. Okay? Knock it off. The next thing that you need to prioritize in 2025 is your boundaries. But you need to learn how to put your foot down so you don't feel obligated to do things for someone, or people don't feel obligated to your time or to your energy. Y'all need to learn what energy suckers and vampires really are. People that suck and drain your energy out to where you're lifeless at some point. And the main thing that can help you stay away from people like that is saying no, and saying I don't want to, and saying I don't feel like it, or saying I'm not cool with that. You need to learn how to speak up for yourself. Stop feeling like if you defend yourself, or what is it called? Validate yourself and tell people, hey, I'm not okay with that, or you don't want to do something. Stop feeling like you're a bad person when you do that. You're not a bad person. You're a person that don't want to be bothered. You don't want to be bothered, and that's okay. It's all right. It's okay to not want to be bothered. It's okay to say, hey, not right now, or I'm not in the mood for that. That doesn't make you a bad person. That makes you want to put yourself first. And to be honest, y'all, if you have to think about it like this. If you don't feel the need to put yourself first, why would anybody else in the world feel the need to put you first? That don't make sense. So make sure that you have your boundaries. Learn how to say no. Learn how to say, I'm going to stay home. Do y'all know how many stories people have when they be like, I didn't want to go, or I shouldn't have went, and they made them go and they end up dying? Do you know how many stories that is like that? Learn how to say, I'm cool, guy. I don't want to go. I'm straight. Learn how to just no. And boundaries don't even have to be just saying no. It can be certain conversations. Like I had to talk to my mom, like it's certain stuff I don't want to talk about. Yes, you're my mom. Yes, you're an adult. But it's certain stuff I don't want to talk about. I don't. If I talk about it, that is fine. It's my life. It's my experience. But I don't want you talking about it. I have things that is just completely off limits to a lot of people. I can joke about it because that's how I deal with my pain. I'm slowly getting over it. I'm slowly coming up out of that space where I'm okay and whatever. So I'm going to deal with it how I want to deal with it. But you don't have the right to do that because you are not me, and that was not your experience. You have to be okay with letting people know that these things bother you. You have to be okay with saying, hey, if this bothers me and you don't want to correct it, or you are not going to respect it, you cannot be in my life. Go talk to somebody else because I don't want you around anymore. You have to be okay with letting people know that you are not okay with certain things. You would drive yourself crazy trying to be a people pleaser at your own expense. That doesn't make any sense. So in 2025, make sure that you are setting the tone for how you want to be treated. People treat you based off of how you treat yourself. If you are not treating yourself like top notch, they won't. I used to have this problem where people would get in my car and they would leave stuff in my car. And I'm like, why do they feel like they could just leave junk in my car? And then I look in the back seat and I have junk in the back seat. But then I get in their car and I'll be like, well, let me clean this up. Do you know why? Because in their car, when I look in the back seat, there's nothing back there. Because they set the tone for you. They said, hey, my car is clean. So when you get in my car and you see it's clean, when you get out, you make sure it's clean. But when I get in your car and I see it's dirty, when I get out, it's still dirty from when I got in. So you have to set the tone for people to treat you a certain way. When I talk to men, I don't refer to myself as the B word. I don't refer to myself as stupid or anything. I don't joke or play down on myself. I overly compensate myself, okay? I'm that girl. I'm that, if anything, I am that ITCH. I am she that I am. I am that I am. Okay. So when he refers to me and when he talks to me, he don't even come that way with that type of energy. He don't. I don't know if y'all seen the podcast episode I was on when the with Preem and Famo was on there, and he was saying like how a lot of girls he hang around with, they let him call them out their name. I don't do that. I told him like, oh baby, no, sir, we don't do that. We don't do that over here. My dad has never in his life called me out my name, so I'm not gonna let any man in any capacity in this lifetime do the same thing. And if they have, I bet you they don't know me anymore. So you have to set the tone for how you want to be treated, and you have to not accept anything less than that. And if they don't respect that, they don't get to be around you. You have to understand that your presence is a presence, and it is a privilege to be in your vicinity. All right, let's go to the next one. The next thing that you need to be prioritizing in 2025 is your sanity. A peace of mind is your best bet for a successful life. If your mind is distorted and chaotic, how can your life be flowing and smooth and abundant? That don't make sense. Same thing with your house. Your house, if it's dirty and cluttered and everything, you can't think straight. It's not possible. I don't care what nobody, if your house is nasty, your mind is nasty. If your environment, think about this, your environment is not just who you hang around in your workspace. It is your home. It is your car. It is everything that you surround yourself with. It is your friends. If your environment in any capacity is distorted, chaotic, messy, dirty, nasty, drama-filled, you are going to become those things because you are adapting to operating in that space. I look like a creep. But you are adapting to operating in that space. So you have to understand that your sanity is very, very important, and your environment, it helps create your sanity. So me, I don't go around friends that like to gossip and talk about people a lot. I don't go around those people because I don't want my life to be drama filled and chaotic and gossipy. I don't want people talking about me. Like, being a content creator, that is inevitable. I'm going to get that. But I don't want my environment that I've built to be like that. I don't want to be around people like that. So I don't. And my life is not drama filled. I realized that a lot of people that I was hanging out with were the cause of a lot of chaos in my life. Because energy is a real thing. A lot of people don't understand that you cannot surround yourself with shitty people and think that your life is going to be shit free. That's not how it works. You are what you eat. You're eating up their bullcrap. You're entertaining it all the time. You're around it every chance you get. You're going to become it. And your life's going to reflect that. Same thing with men. Like, women always say, oh, we want a peaceful marriage, a peaceful relationship. I want my sanity. I want to turn my brain off. But babe, the man that you are surrounding yourself with, he has baby mama drama. He doesn't have a good relationship with his family. He has no relationship with God. How on earth do you think that that man is going to give you any peace of mind, any sanity, when his life is chaotic? It's not going to happen. Friendships too. Sometimes, and this, people have crap in their life. Things happen. Life be lifing. That's fine. But when somebody has a pattern and they don't realize it, it becomes psychotic. Okay? They become a little off because they don't realize that their life is a problem because of them. You can't be around people like that. Okay? And then your friends, they have the stuff that goes on in their life, but if it's a consistent thing with them, you need to distance yourself because it's going to fall on you, or you're going to take the burden on of being a trauma dumped pillow, and nobody wants that. That's going to cause you your sanity because all those problems and those things that you were not thinking about is slowly coming up in your mind, and now you're being like a little bit twisted yourself into thinking about those things, which will ultimately manifest into your real life. And maybe what I said went over a couple people's heads because I kind of just started flying off the dome, but I promise you, surround yourself with people that value their life, value their job, value their mind, and value their relationship with God or whoever they pray to that is not evil. Just so we can be clear with that one. Surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with people that have things to lose, people that have goals, because those people are going to give you a peace of mind because their priority is not going to be drama. Their priority is not going to be like just crap. Their priority is going to be success. Their priority is going to be health. Their priority is going to be wealth, generational wealth. Their priority is going to be love. You want to be around people like that. You don't want to cause yourself sanity just to stay friends with mother. You don't. It ain't worth it at all. So with this year, you need to say, hey, let me take a reflection around my house. Let me see if my house is clean. Let me see if my car is clean. Let me see if my work environment is something that I can thrive in and be the best version of myself. Let me see if these friends that I hang out with will help me become the best version of myself. Let me see if they'll tell me the truth about who I really am. Let's see if they'll help me become a better person than I was yesterday. Let's see if this man or this woman I'm with is going to bring me closer to a relationship with myself and with God. Let me see if this man or this woman is going to help me be a better version of myself. Let me see if they're going to hold me accountable. And if they cannot do those things, or if those environments and those places and things and people are not going to do those things, you need to look around. You need to figure out how to remove yourself in the easiest way possible. The last thing on the list that you need to prioritize for in 2025 is your career. Y'all, this economy is very unpredictable and it's very trash. So what you need to do is say, hey, how can I make passive income so I don't have to work myself into the ground? Okay, because it's so many different type of jobs. I've been looking into random jobs, y'all. I have no desire to give one, but I've been looking into like the randomest of jobs because there's so many different type of jobs that you can have that gives like pays really well that people don't want to work. People are so fixated on content creation or small business or medical or entertainment. And there's so many other things you can do. Tech is a really good field. Marketing is a really good field. Data analysis or data entry or something like that. That's a really nice job that you can do from home. It's call centers, like it's so many different jobs. And don't get me wrong, it's extremely hard to get a job. I tell my family this, my family's older. They really are they don't realize it, but they're very far removed from the economy. So they don't realize that like it's not easy getting jobs anymore. Jobs are one, they don't have any benefits anymore, so people don't want them. People want to work, but they don't want to work to just die and be living check to check. So it's a lot of jobs, they don't offer benefits. Like you can go get a job at a damn store back in the day and you'll get dental, medical, all type of stuff. They don't have that anymore. They don't. So people are working their butts off just to pay insurance, pay the rent, pay the car note. People are looking for quicker ways. So people are going to the clubs and stuff. But whatever, that's a whole nother story. But make sure that y'all are prioritizing y'all career. It's a lot going on in this world. It's so unpredictable. You could be without a job in like 3 days. They could replace you with a robot. AI is taking over. So you need to make sure that you are setting yourself up, planning those necessary steps and planting those seeds for your future right now so that you don't have to work as hard. You don't have to figure it out when it happens. You can already have something set up or some money to the side to say, hey, I did this. So just in case this happens, and I'm good for now. Now I can figure out how to maneuver once this safety net that I created starts to end, you know? So just make sure you're prioritizing your career because like I said, it's a lot going on and you don't want to be the what if. Okay, so in 2025, I want everybody that is a part of my community, that follows me, that supports me, to really prioritize themselves. We have a lot of stuff going on in the world and we have a lot of opportunity at hand at this moment. Right now, I feel like it's a very eat or be eaten type of world we're in right now, and you don't want to be eaten. I don't want to see nobody I know or that supports me being left behind. So making sure that you prioritize yourself, whether you're a mom, a dad, an aunt, uncle, a daughter, a kid, or whatever, you have kids, you still need to prioritize yourself. You cannot help anybody else in the world if you do not help yourself first. So being the best version of yourself needs to be your priority right now. It's a lot going on and I want to see everybody I know succeed and win. So make sure you follow me on all of my socials. I'll link them down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that like, that ding, that bell so you can know whenever I'm posting something new, and make sure y'all engage in the content. I am not a mean person. I am not going to curse y'all out. I am not going to, even if you say something bad about me, I'm not going to entertain it. Like, I look great. I'm doing great. I'm great. Don't care. So make sure y'all are engaging with me in the comment section. I would love to meet whoever is following me. Y'all be watching my videos. Be like 400 or 500 people watching my sit down videos. Comment down below. I want y'all to ask me questions. Give me topics that's something that you're going through that you kind of don't really know how to touch on, but you want to see somebody else's perspective. I'm good at perspective. I'm good at not judging anybody and seeing somebody for what they are in life, and that's just a human. I'm good at like understanding that people go through stuff. I've been through a lot in my life. So make sure y'all go ahead and, join in. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. And I would love to meet some of y'all. So yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel and I will see y'all on the next sit down video. Bye.